And again. Hello, hello, hello. This is something a little different for anyone who is dropping by to say hi. Yeah, it's not Friday. So we are going to be looking at some bases. Hello there, MSG. This is so you can see just how bad some of my older builds definitely have been. I thought it was just a good opportunity to show people, and if you've got questions, feel free to ask. The answers will probably be crap, but yeah. This is going back to the first one that survived way back. I'll jump up here. So this base is actually the first one to be modified from PlayStation 4. I'll give a good overview. When I press the right button. Hello, Bozimoto! Yes, we're having a look at some bases that I've been doing, because people have asked. It's a bit of a mess. You can see there's, like I say, this is the first base that I updated from PlayStation 4. And so I don't think there's any. There's one glitch build part, I think. Yeah, which is putting the radar dish inside the roof. I think that is probably. Although I haven't checked this base since the Frontiers update, and we have some repairs to do. Oh well, that's good to know, I suppose. But yeah, early on in the game, and I decided it would be a really clever idea to build up in the sky. I even had a play around with them, but I never did get back to it. Back when I was paranoid about people getting into resources as well. Oh, no. Get up. Shouldn't have been able to go through that ladder. Hello, Mia. Hello. Of course, I hadn't realised what an auto switch was, so you have to actually physically flip a switch to get to where the storage corridor was. I think I'd been playing 10 hours when I started doing this. Or no, 12 hours it was. 12 hours when I started doing this. But it's, yeah, not the world's greatest base by far, is it? What's the next one on the list? Oh, yeah, and then we go from this kind of thing, which is very simple. And we will go to when I can find the base. There it is. I don't know why everybody seems to think they have to build a farm. Any ideas? But I decided it was a good idea to build a farm. Although, technically speaking, I think this was about farm... number 3, third farmer build, not including the one that's just an odd resource thing. Oh, I need that doorway there, don't I? It's a floaty planet. I will again go into... Oh, let's get some daylight on this. So I decided to build a small farm which has everything you want. Again, there's no glitch building in this. So it's just stupidly big. Takes up far more space than it needs to. And this one's going to get deleted as well. So anyone who wants any resources, things at the bottom corner of the screen there. If you can see it. Yeah. Loads of resources. Yeah, small, yeah. I mean, these leg struts, I mean, they're ridiculous because they do actually run power. I think there's a... Oh yeah, there's a power station over there, just a small one. But there's a lot of solar panels and shit in this one. But again, built before I knew what glitch building was. So it's a bit of a mess. But I have actually removed some of the bits out of it. I've already started demolition on it, I've just noticed. So, but there's still lots of unnecessary rubbish for people. I'm just wondering if we've got a... I was wondering if I also demolished part of the... If I jumped up off the wrong piece. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, no, I hadn't demolished the power station yet. Gotta love floaty planets though. Here we go. And we land. That's not a bad flight, is it? You know. Dramatic picture. But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, monstrosity. Would you call this a monstrosity? I think it's a monstrosity. Oh, oops, over, hang on. I think it's that one there, that island piece you can see, is where CG did his farm. So, well, I've got on one of the other saves another farm, which is, it's got just a little bit of glitch building in it to like add, like it's more efficient. So every time you empty a biodome, you're actually emptying 2 biodomes. But we will cover that. We will cover that. However, I need to change over saves. Yes, this is right. We are going to experience loading screens. Welcome to watching me live stream loading screens. Yay! Is it that one? Notes. It is. Hey, this is really good, isn't it? That's it. It's this one. Next. I forgot because I didn't save it, didn't jump it up, so the thing moved round. Hey, I'm open for seeing some lovely. If you think you've got a monstrosity, maybe this should be the next challenge. It is, you know. Yeah, first few. The thing is, I've seen people who are literally they've been playing the game since it came out, and they'll build a base now, and it's little more than a box, you know. And of course, this base, again, I'll have to go into it, is the Gary's challenge. I mean, it was rather a lot of fun watching CG falling down holes, getting pushed off by Gary, and the likes. Oh, it hasn't rendered in. I haven't driven around the track, so it hasn't rendered in. That's not a good start. Right. But yes, Gary went and challenged myself and Conflicted Gaming to building a racetrack. We had about 4 days to do it, and like an idiot, I waited a long time before actually starting. And of course, CG didn't actually get around. Missed it. yeah, if you do happen to fall off, it's a long way down. See, this is how long it is since I did this. I can't remember how the damn thing works. Whoop. And just before I fall down there. So there you go, a perfect lap of the racetrack. I don't think I've actually put anything on... Oh, actually, I should have loaded the other one first, shouldn't I? Oh, well, never mind. Right, so we're going to come back to this because I'm going to show something a little bit more modern. So you write a list, you screw it up. But functionality more than looks. Unfortunately, it literally is a case of not so much even functionality. It was, I don't know, they still seem to just build a box. I mean, I have bases which I consider just like outposts. So like when jumping galaxies, I will put a small room with a landing pad, a few bits of equipment, a portal gate and stuff like that. But it's compact and it's tidy, you know. But I mean, when you're literally talking made out of panels of wood, and some of them are really, really big shoe boxes, and they've got nothing in them. You know, functionality is brilliant, but yeah, I mean, if it is functional, then that's ideal. So if that's what you need. I mean, creativity, it took me a long time to start learning stuff, but yeah, and this is, of course, my lovely furry face. This is the B challenge track, which there's the coordinates on the bottom. I had to delete a base computer from within the system because apparently nobody could actually get here, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, so this is like the back end of the track where you've got plenty of landing, land on your bits. I'll have to do another lap, won't I? Just oh, hang on a minute. We've had another update, haven't we? Since oh crap, this track might need modifying. Let's find out if it survives the modify. Oops, that's a little tricky. So yeah, you can put directions so you know which way to go. Edge, 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 edge. See, teleporters do work. Just get your camera view round. See, I'm doing better on this one than I did on the other one. I do need to make it a bit wider, so if you've got more than one person wanting to set a time or something. I did remove the teleport bits out of there because it caused a problem. Some of the lights aren't showing up, not rendering the lights quickly, but then there we go. That also means it'll probably now show when I go back into camera mode. So I mean, it's interesting. I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay. So it's not rendering perfectly. It's perfect when you're driving around, but there's still obviously an issue with distance from person sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, throwing in the couple of teleporters is that was just evil. Yeah, finally finished. I thought I'd finished it in the second of the streams I did, and then had to come back and make a modification because I messed up somewhere. But I mean, on this save, I think this might be the only decent thing I've actually got on this creative save. So I'll have to do some more. I was going to do some more bits of decoration and stuff and ran out of time. But if I make the track wider for people to have a mess around on, then yeah, expect to see it with a lot more bits and pieces to cause trouble. Right, we've got 5. Oh, super farm time. Here we go. You like farms? Right. We've got a super farm. Because I went a little over the top, but I was in Galaxy 17, and I'm right next to the portal. So anyone who like portals into the planet, they're not like having to go searching. It's like there. It's not the best planet to build on, but it had a power source right next to the portal, and it was. Ooh, that took a bit. Ooh, come on. Ooh, there we go. So you've got some refiners. It looks all very standard. Somewhere to sit down, showing off all those little banners for doing the things. You can go to the second floor, which allows you to. I mean, there's two. You can see the other dome just up there. So when you empty one, you actually empty two, which is useful. And if you've got to make sure you've got lots of room in your inventory, otherwise it becomes a difficult thing. Carbon store. But what we really need to do is nip outside. You can see how the domes are stacked. Whoops, try not to fall off. Alright, so I fell off. Fuck. I didn't fall off at all. That's not what I did. Your landing pads are here, just for a giggle. So hang on a minute, where's the... There you go, there's the portal. Put some light on this. There's the portal, and here's the farm. So you can park 8 craft if you want. You only have to do 2 loops of the circuit, and you'll get both diodomes. Blah, 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 blah. Both biodomes of stuff, and there's basically the idea behind this one is for anyone who does stasis thingies. Hello, Conflicted Gaming. Thank you for popping in and doing some adminning, putting those fingers to some additional use. But I even put a dome on the top so you can go, oh, hang on a minute, yes, you can even see that unlimited power. There you go. Nicely sealed. So, I mean, this did take a bit of a glitch in. Yeah, thanks, CG. Piss off. You've done your job. You can leave now. But of course, every power unit in the middle column is maximum power supply as well, which is fun. But yeah, big ass power supply. Lots and lots of stuff. So anybody who wants... what the it's gonna put my bloody ship underneath. That's ridiculous. Hang on a minute. Come here. Oh, it doesn't want that one. That's typical. Looks like they might have changed something else in the game. Right. Where is it? I'll see if I can drop down. Oh, it's just there. That's cool. Yeep. There we go. I don't know why, I just thought it was really funny having the ships sitting on the sides. I don't know, it's me. You can fly in and land them there if you want to as well, which is a bit of a giggle. But yeah, so this is Big Ass Farm, Galaxy 17, and there's the address at the bottom corner. for anybody who wants to pop by and raid the place, because I'm going to do some tidying up on the thing, but I'll keep this farm. So right, next up we need to, oh god, yeah. But now for a base that gives Conflicted Gaming a migraine, and you'll know why in a second. He's now probably trying to work out which one I'm talking about, but he'll work it out in a second. Yes, no one knows the why of me. It's just me being mad. Oh yeah. Ooh, that was fizzy. It's a long time since I've had one do that. Oops. Yeah, the seasick planet. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to put it. Yeah, because as we walk out, yeah, that's the planet that we're on. But as you can see, there seems to be a planet there as well, and there's still people with bases here. I'll just go to camera mode first, put the sun there, and pull back. Now, obviously, gravity says I have built this correctly because I'm on this planet. But we've also got that planet. So, hang on a minute, let's orientate the right. We're now looking at the base as the planet is orientated. And it's yeah, that's about 45 degrees off, isn't it? Oh no, God, now I've lost my camera view. Hang on, rotate back round. Yeah. Let's see if I can get rid of the fog density as well, because that'll help. Because I'm not going to go down to where the two meet, because it's a pain in the backside completely. But yeah, and when you walk on the ground, when you get to within the atmosphere of this second planet, the ground you're walking on becomes like, well, it's as if it's not there, and you literally just fall through. Yeah, it's. Hang on, I'll go to ground level. Hang on, because this might explain it a bit more. Right, I'm on ground level, and this is flat ground, and I'm not on a mountain, because I mean, let's go over. Here's the water, you see. So here's the water, and the swimming is reasonable, but the second you come back out again, you see, there you go. Oops. So, like I say, if you try, yeah, I mean, you can see there's other base computers marked up. It's one thing. It's probably bad enough watching it, but if you were to walk from here to there, or try to drive over there, or whatever, you would have huge issues. I mean, considering this is meant to be flat ground, it's ridiculous. I'll tell you what. I'll take off. I'm not going to walk around, because it really is. Yeah, if you try walking between the two planets, absolutely CG. It is a nightmare. I only kept the base here because I thought it would be funny to show people at some point. You see, the ship tries to level itself out with the planet as opposed to using gravity. You see, that's that guy's base, and you can see it's leaning quite far over. That's a different one, actually. It is such a dangerous place to be There's several of these if you go looking for them, but I just wanted to look at one for interest, so I thought, no, there's no way I'm going... Oh, there you go. Oh, transitioned. Now I'm on the other planet, technically, which is an acidic planet. And... Oh, fuck. Hang on, back to... Oh, fuck. Oh, now I can't find out which planet I'm on. Hang on. Boost. Right, I'm back on the original planet again. Oh, no, I'm not. Jeez. But like I say, this transition area that I'm in, I don't know how some people have managed to build here, because if the ground is like non-existent, it is really horrible. In fact, I'm heading back up into space. I'll use the space station. Shame, because the sky's nice. Right, turn round. There you go. Yeah. That is exactly it, CG. It is trippy as fuck, and 5 minutes is all you need before you realise that your head will not take that anymore. So, I think we'll leave there for now. But the, hang on a second, I'll give the coordinates. It's in... Is it Euclid? I think it's in Euclid, but there's the coordinate bits at the bottom. You actually arrive on one of the safe planets. The portal isn't actually on one of those two planets, which is a good thing, because if it had glitched and the portal had actually be on part of the planet that was inside the other planet, you'd be dead. So yeah. You'll be able to visit there if you want to. It is a nightmare. In fact, this is the first time I've been back since me and CG went there. And I think we were there for nearly 15 minutes on the ground. And it is not a good feeling. I forgot how far away this space station was. Don't drink and drive, you might spill it. Wow, this space station really is a long way off, isn't it? There are some interesting ships in this system, that's the upside. So anybody who's wanting to have a mess around. I don't suppose anyone's gonna... No one's probably gonna land while I'm standing here, so... Good morning, DG Squared! Hello, we're looking at some of my random bases, because I thought it would be quite amusing. We're now going to visit, if I can... Oh, there it is. The one I built at Scottish Rod's hub when he did it. Which, it actually got rebuilt slightly. Yeah, that's it, CG. It is a fucking nightmare of a planet, that. And I've literally just got that there, so anybody who's interested and says, oh, can you take me to one of those things, rather, you know, I'll take someone there, I'll give someone the coordinates, but I'm not building there. I'm not building there. But yes, so this is, as it said, hang on, it helps if I'm in the right menu, of course. So, there you go. This is the very Def Leppard inspired system by Rod. There are still bases here. Which one was that one? Start a world. Oh, hang on. That one is hilariously good. That's the one with the Transformer bit. That's a really good base, that one. But it's not one of mine, so we're not visiting it. But yeah, there's quite a few decent bits and pieces here. There's the coordinates at the bottom. And I'll clear that off. So this is actually one of the first proper glitch builds that I did. So it has rendered that, yeah. So obviously it's a very, very small circle. We didn't have the newer landing pads when this was built. These are my little busybody craft bezzing about that I put in. Went a bit over the top on the power because I just did not need this much power for this. Oh yeah, and a little extra note that it's going to get revamped. So I'm not sure whether it conflicted. This is not photoshopped. Fuck off. I'm going to revamp the base. I'm not sure exactly how, or whether it might get destroyed and I might build somewhere else. But it's got a damn good power supply, and again, it's been affected by the Frontiers update because that's not showing properly. CG used to have a base down there, but he deleted it because Scottish Rod didn't visit it and it didn't work properly. Well, he did visit it, but it didn't work. Had some really good banister rails on it, though, didn't it? Top banister rails on that base you did. I can't remember why I put those lights in there. I think I was going to... Because the original one had a blowout window and stuff when Rod visited. And then that's why this is up here as well. Because it was shrunk down and it was inside the corridor. Because it was in one of these sections here. And then I decided, I'll move it and revamp. But I'm going to revamp around the central piece. I've got to tidy up. Because not all of these pieces match up properly. I'll probably expand it to make it a bigger wheel, use the different landing pads. Do my impression of the Incredible Hulk. Dun, dun, dun. Good lighting effect, that one. Yeah, and one random power supply just sat over there, left over from the work. I was going to show the lower piece, wasn't I? Move down. Your banister rails, mate, were perfect. They were absolutely astounding. So yeah, I was quite pleased to get all the various bits sorted for the... I mean, I think I've got enough power generated on this thing. There's a couple of bits haven't rendered because I'm on the other side of the base. I've got about 5 times or 6 times the power that I actually need for this, which is a giggle. Oh, hang on, let's turn the light back on. So, extra effects and stuff. I mean, having several ideas. I mean, it needs a complete revamp, this. So. Answers and suggestions on a postcard, you know. That was going to be something special, and I forgot what the hell it was. But it was going to be something of interest. I should always write down what it is I was going to do. I mean, you can also tell that it's before I realised about moving the base computers, since it's now jammed there. It was actually on the floor somewhere, but yeah. So, of course, I've got the Cafe 42 sticker up as well. Got to do that. Oh, now for a decent circle. If I can find the... Ah, there we go. Managed to do decent... When I started getting good at doing circles, which I completely blame Beeblebum for. It's all his fault. And it's his fault for the light strips as well that I've started adding. Although why I've made helipads out of them, I don't know. But there you go. Ooh. Much neater sides. I'm quite happy with the way this worked out. And it's also when I started doing that, except this one's really high. Oh, yes, of course, I did write something in pipes when I was playing with it, but we'll just ignore that bit. So yeah, big floaty-like circle, single landing bay, tidy though. And I can't remember what direction... Yeah, I know. How dare Beebs make me be a better builder? I don't know. It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Now, somewhere around here... Oh, the base icons aren't showing up. There's a very funny picture over there. I think it's in that direction. Yeah, it is. It's in that direction. But yeah, I had some fun. Oops, with this. Make sure you can recolor the parts that they don't let you color. But yes, like I say, I was having a play with pipes when they decided to do away with the curved pipe, and I found it quite annoying that you can't have a curved pipe now without it, you know, having to waste another piece of pipe lodged in something just to have it curved, which is really annoying. Now, here's a personal question. Who wants to see my balls? Look at the tiny little warp gate. Hey, I did not head over in the world of the derps of derpiness. I've forgotten the proper name for the thing now. It should be so many bases. I've got other people's things showing up here. Helps when I can see my own bases, doesn't it? Purples, nurples. Ah, there it is. Balls. Loads of balls. Because I actually finished this, although I'm going to have to do something. Hello, Gary! Sneaking in there. Quick bit of venting. Quick bit of murder. Venting back out. Yes, the ball game bit. I've got to do a couple of modifications. Oops. Landing pads are all over the place, of course, just for laughs. So, I mean, we've got several bases around here. But yeah, if we drop down, I'm actually going to raise up these buttons that are down there up here. The little lights that are there are going to get removed because at the minute they're of no good. They actually get in the way. But when you fire the thing, you're able to actually deflect the balls as they go down. Oh great, that one's caught on a bloody plant. Excuse me. Oh, it's going down, it's going down. Oh, you see, that one's at the wrong angle. But I've got a little bit of work to do to fix it. That's going to lean against that post, isn't it? That's why those little post markers have to go. And then... Oh, missed. Oh, there you go. How about that for high scoring, eh? Delightful. But yeah, so this is the space where Maya decided she was going to trap people inside tubes. It also has part of a racetrack, but I abandoned this racetrack in favour of the other one. So you have a bit of a giggle. Big jumps on it and stuff, but I'm gonna wipe out that and redevelop the ball game for people to have a play. Plus you get some multi balls to get your stuff. Yeah, I put the little light stalks in to be able to mark where the things are, because obviously they're under the ground. And each one of the things that lifts up is meant to actually be at an angle that it allows it to deflect. But it doesn't always work properly. So it needs testing. But like you say, you can't see where the actual bits are. Other than this one here, which kind of gives it away. But those bits are, you know, I mean, the thing is, we can walk through these lights. So I thought, oh, I'll put them there and I'll give the player a clue to being able to see, you know. Yes, you have been here prior to the base being built properly, because we had some landing pads over here, and you were playing with tubes. So I believe Gary made an appearance as well and had a giggle. Because the idea with this was you drive your... Hang on a minute. Let's grab a cart. Where the hell did he come from? Get out of the way. So you're coming up the racetrack, and then you fall from the sky. I don't know, I've just got... It's a racetrack, I've got to have a blast. I'm on the wrong side of the thing, aren't I? That didn't drop me in the right place. Oh well, you see, so it's busted, but I don't know if the next teleport section is going to work properly, but we'll find out. Oops. No, it didn't work. Oops. Because, yeah. Technical problem. I'm actually inside the planet now. Because I popped the actual bit in the... Oh, here we go. Yep, absolutely. But this is the underlayer that I'm about to cross through. Apart from all the water, something similar happened to CG when he drove and hit a teleport. But yeah, so we go through this, and then when you look up, yeah, you can just make out the various bits and pieces, but you're now basically falling towards the planet, so... Whoa! That didn't work last time. Yeah, but because of the water issue and it has to be a contained thing, that's why I'm going to get rid of the racetrack, because it just didn't work the way I wanted it to. Bit of a shame, but... There's still the footage of you hitting a teleporter and driving, falling through the planet. Not to mention the, oh yeah, I'll walk into this teleporter. So, yeah. You've got everything you need. Your slightly oversized thing. That back bit needs redoing. Actually, I need to go back there, don't I? Oh no. Right. What we're going to do now is we are going to visit back to the other save for a little project, which I've been having a giggle on. Yes, this one. If there wasn't any derp, it wouldn't be us. Hyperspace. Right. So. Now hopefully this will land me in the right place so I can I was having a bit of a practice and a mess around at something. Later, CG. Have fun. I've only got about 10 minutes left. So, here we are with the... That is stuck inside the thing. That's a bit of a pain in the butt. Right. Just to give everyone a quick overview look. Doesn't look like much. But there's a nice bit of tower. Can I still get in even with him there? I can. Good. So, busted up doorways. This is the... Incorporate that into the base. Oh! It's moved. Just what I need. Because I did find something interesting out. That's the ship up there that was down here. I'll just stand up here a second. Oh dear. You shoot them, they auto-repair, and they get really pissed off at you, and decide to come back at you. That was an abandoned ship that if I jumped up onto it, I could actually have claimed the ship and added it to my own fleet. But apparently if you shoot them, they get mightily pissed off at you. So, right. Little storeroom with a glass roof. Oh, he's still a bit pissed off out there. I saw the lasers. But you can see the nice comms tower. Digging the corridors. Slanty corridors, dodgy lighting. Got to have dodgy lighting. Landing for 2. But this was just a concept idea for something I'd had. Storeroom. Control seats. Mixture of bits and pieces. We'll climb up the tower later. Oh, we've got toilets for people who want toilets. Whoop. Very tall hand basin. Didn't quite get that right. Observation windows. More observation and stuff. I really built the other side a bit too close, which is one of the reasons that the ship glitches through. But never mind. We'll go to the cafe next. No, it's definitely not Friday yet. Which is why it says it's not Friday. You say. But, hi Vortex. Hopefully you're going to be doing your triple video base tour with all those bases that you've got. Looking forward to that. So, we have the kitchens. Fairly standard type of kitchen, bent windows. Of course, if you're a Gek, the counters are probably a little bit too tall, but you know, we serve everybody here. Actually, I could have done a small seating section for the Geks. I need to put my other thing up there. Then we've got another store. Feel free to steal the ideas, dude. That's what we all do around here. I mean, my idea, like I say, I thought, oh, square corridor. You know, doesn't matter what it looks like from the outside. Square corridor can be a bit boring. And this was the first time I'd tried this. So I thought, yeah, got another bit of access room here. Corner room, where you can look outside. Another set of toilets, if you need toilets, will not depend too long. Shower units. Communal showers, though, so, you know, you've got to be friendly. Well, not too friendly, but, you know. Again, you can look out into the centre section. Door access panels. Sleep accommodation. Then, what do we have here? Oh, we've got another store. But I mean, the lighting obviously is in the gap between the wall panels. Again, we've got the various door controls. Yeah, I'll go back out into the... I didn't actually think of doing a soap on the rope, but, you know. But yeah, I did kind of run out of time because I was re-skinning. All the walls are doubles, because obviously the inside, you've got that kind, and on the outside, you've got that kind. So I didn't do all of the re-skinning that I was going to do. But you can see from the outside they're like flat, even though they're curved on the inside. But I had to make the cafe more of a, you know, slidey slide. Not sure that's quite the correct term. Bit of resizing of antenna. Gain a bit of height. And there is actually a ladder for people who are mad enough to want to climb up. Although it's a floaty planet, so it's low gravity, so you can actually, if you've got a good enough jetpack, you can actually jet all the way up onto the platform without too much bother. And that's the location of that one. If anyone's interested in it, just to have a sneak peek. The gate is in the very center of the screen. It's actually just, I'll zoom down a bit, just there. The teleporter next to it, actually I'll deactivate it, but it takes you underground because all the power is supplied from an underground power supply. I want to make that doorway look a bit more broken, I think is the correct term. And tweak a few more bits and pieces. But yeah, I encroached on the center space a little bit too much as well, which was a pain. But I'm looking for a couple of larger flat areas similar, so I can do something a bit more sci-fi, space agey type of thing. So if you do find any good flat spaces, let me know. Unless, of course, you're building there yourself, and then it's a bit... I'll become a bad neighbour. No, actually, there is not a CG trap in this base, although technically speaking, I could do something with the teleport for dropping him into where the power supply is, now that you've mentioned it. Or even... I could probably modify a couple of the doors, actually. Because I've got that corridor. Hang on. I mean, that's like a two-way door for an airlock. But along here, I've got this door. And I had considered if I had a couple of those to be able to do something with. I was also thinking more of a... put them vertical and have them so they do a more double door type of airlock movement. But I've got ideas for what I'm going to build next. But I mean, all suggestions welcome, definitely. I'm just wondering if there was anything else on this this one to show. I think I've just about covered all the bits. Yeah, I think I've got a few bits of scaffolding in the centre section. But yeah, like I said, there is the ladder, which I'll try not to trip over. That's a leftover from stuff. See, I know how to climb a ladder as well, you say, unlike certain people who seem to have problems climbing the wrong side of a ladder, getting knocked off because there's something at the top of the ladder. I won't name names, obviously, witness protection and all that. I just thought, unfortunately, it's a really good flashing effect when you look up from below, but unless you've got the movement, it doesn't really work. I'll tell you what, let's go into camera mode. Nip back down a second, there's one of the wires. Turn around. There you go, sci-fi look. Make quite a good corridor, I suppose, as well. And a view from above. So there we go, that's some bases that I've done. So if there's anything you think you want me to have a go at doing, I will, just for a giggle. Yeah, climbing ladders fine, fall off everything else. Well, I mean, there's half a dozen video CGs done. And when they involve ladders, it's like, things just go so wrong. I mean, I've never known someone go the wrong side of a set of ladders as many times. Well worth a watch, because funny as hell, especially that latest one. That would ladder rust. Ladder rust or ladder lust? So yeah. So with that, he says, flying out. I'll turn my view. How to kill a unicorn? A ladder. Yeah, that would just about do it. Yeah. So anyway, thank you everybody for popping by to see some of these silly builds that I've done. I am going to be working on some more, definitely along the sci-fi type of thing. And anyone got any suggestions, ideas, let me know, and I will have a go. That's why I did a couple of the Beeble challenges, because it's fun. So thank you for popping by, and I shall catch you all again, well, definitely on Tuesday, and very possibly tomorrow evening, I think. Wink, wink, he says. So I shall catch you all later.